What's up, y'all? Back at y'all again. You know what I'm saying? On a little same station. We'll keep on doing it, keep on pushing it. Let us knowledge be out for the people. You know, this series right here is, a word about words. And today's word about words is self-interest. First of all, let me give you a little backdrop. It's a nice little day out here. See out here in the Michigan sunshine. About almost 91. Nice little hot day out, you know what I'm saying? Grateful to be doing something positive for my people on this day. Wonderful day. Whether you agree, disagree, it's out here. I'm just putting it out here. Now, as I said, this is the series word for the day, a word about words. And today's word is self-interest. Now, this really got to be talked about and discussed because, when the people don't have no self-interest, they don't have no power. And just like power, self-interest is one of the words that has a negative connotation on it. It shouldn't, because everything we should be doing should be for the self-interest of, the son and bottom, the greater good. And we're going to talk about things like that. Self-interest, like power, wears a black shroud of negativism and suspicion. To many synonyms, self-interest is selfishness. This how the thing got us thinking. That self-interest is selfishness, being selfish. The word associated with the repugnant collaboration of vices such as narrowness, self-seeking, self-centered, and everything that is the opposite of the virtue of altruism and selflessness. From the great teachers of the Judeo-Christian morality, from the great teachers of the Judeo-Christian morality and the philosophers to the economists and other wise observers of politics of man, there's always been universal agreement on the part that self-interest plays a prime moving force in man behavior. So yesterday we talked about power. Which is the ability to get something done. Keyword, the ability. Self-interest is the act of getting that shit done. Because you're moving for your own self-interest. Which is not a negative. So these are things that we got to, focus up on and think about. These dramatic shifts in self-interest can be rationalized under a huge limitless umbrella of moral principles such as liberty, justice, freedom, a higher law than man-made law, and so on. Morality, so-called, becomes a continuum as self-interest shift. So when self-interest started to shift, because everybody, like Dr. John Henry Kirk said, all our allies abandoned us. So we got to keep a self-interest on ourselves. That should be the rally cry. We got to protect ourselves. When this morality appears to be tearing conflict, probably due to layers of inhibition of our own kind of moralistic civilization, it appears shameful to admit that we operate on some basis of naked self-interest. We so desperately try to reconcile every shift of the circumstances to our self-interest in terms of broad moral justification or rationalization. With one breath, we're pointing that we're utterly opposed to this, but in the second, we say we love these people. So think about that. In one breath of the self-interest, we said, well, we know we don't agree with racism. But then, at the same time, some of y'all, not everybody, say, well, we got love for these people, even though these people are responsible for the racism. Where's the self-interest lie? That's integration really in a nutshell right there to me, but, others each at home. So, dealing with self-interest, that's the action. That's the power in action. That's showing your power because that has your self-interest. It's a prime force motivator mover. So when we talk about self-interest, we are talking about that. You know what I'm saying? The importance of self-interest has never been challenged. It has been accepted as an inevitable fact of life. Or after all, it's our way of life, and we believe in the right of self-determination. Right. So when you act in your own self-interest, you act in your own right of being self-determination. One of the key steps of nation building. And it's time for Africans And it's time up to the Africans to have a government like this. This is in our own self-interest. So we got to start thinking about what's our best self-interest and what's best for the collective as a whole and you as an individual. But usually going to, group principles. So that's a word about words, self-interest. Self-interest, as I said once again, is if power is the ability, self-interest is the act. That's your power in motion. Hey, y'all have a wonderful day. Nice out here, sun shining. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Word about words. Peace.